Good morning. Welcome back to Better Living. I'm Stephanie Martinez. Well, parents, guardians out there getting that little one ready for kindergarten, just not sure how to prepare. Well, we have your answers for you this morning to tell us what you need to do. We have Kristi with us. She is the Dean of Lower Elementary there for Bennett Venture Academy. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And couldn't think of a better time. Again, we're in the middle of July. A lot of parents already preparing to get their kids back to school. As a kindergartner, this is kind of new for parents if this is their first child going into school. What is the first thing that they need to keep in mind?
Kindergarten is a huge adjustment, not only for, the little 5 or 6-year-old, but for parents as well. It's, whether they've been in a preschool program or not or anything, it's totally different. Our program is an all-day kindergarten, so that's a little bit more once you have a 5-year-old who's used to getting a snack when he wants, or going to the restroom when he wants, or playing when he wants. Now they have a very structured day ahead of them. So for parents, it's really good for them to set that schedule and start getting them on a good sleep schedule, because they are going to be tired and they are going to be cranky.
No doubt about that. Well, what else goes into that preparation period? And when should they start preparing? Well,
they should start preparing now. They should start preparing now, most definitely. It's also good to start talking to your child about kindergarten, about what it's going to be like, because they're going to be in a class anywhere of 20 to 27 students, which is a big difference. Start talking to them about what it means to follow directions, what it means to take turns. You might not always get what you want right away, and to use those manners is very important, because that's a lot of teaching those first couple months. Parents can also, there are so many little things. I always tell parents, always ask me, what can I buy, or what flashcards, or what book, or what workbook? And I said, just talk to your child. Just talk to your child. Vocabulary makes such a big difference. Point out things when you're in the store. I think the grocery store is the best learning opportunity for kids, because there's so much you can do. You can count. Counting is a big thing. Make sure your child can count to 10. Letter recognition, letter sound, rhyming words. You can do all of that while you're grocery shopping. You have to do it anyway. So if you need 3 of something, ask your child to pick out 3. Or can you find something that starts with the letter B? So there's very little things that you can do that cost no money, and they make a world of difference.
Well, I have to ask you as well, how do you ease, I guess, parents' minds as they're dropping off their children there for the first day of kindergarten? Because I'm sure it's also just as stressful for the parents as it is for the child.
Sometimes I think it's harder and more stressful for the parents than the kids, because the kids are excited. And it's just talking to the parent and assuring them that they'll be fine. At the start of our program, we do have a parent meeting. So we have an information meeting. We had one last March, and then we'll have another one before school. And it's just us reassuring the parents that they're going to be okay. Trust us. We got this. We're professionals, and they will have a great day.
You've been doing this for quite some time, I take it.
Yes, and I was previously a kindergarten teacher.
No kidding. Okay. So you know, I think, better than anyone.
I know what they're going through, and it's a hard start to the year, but it's a wonderful transformation. You see this young 5-year-old who is and just the amount of maturity over the year. By the end of the year, they're a little self-sufficient body, ready to go on to first grade, and it's an amazing transformation to watch.
Priceless right there. Well, I want to ask Bennett Venture Academy, how do you all prepare students in kindergarten, I just want to note this, for college?
Yes. Both Bennett Venture Academy and we have a sister school, Winterfield Venture Academy, are very focused on college readiness for all of our students. So our goal is that we are in a K-8 building, and all students from the time they enter kindergarten, when they leave us in 8th grade, that they are prepared and ready to go on the college readiness or career path, whichever they choose. So at our school and at Winterfield, we participate in a program called Project Leap Forward, and that's where every classroom adopts a college. So in a kindergarten, you might have the University of Toledo as your college, and then the teacher just infuses every little piece of detail of the University of Toledo into the kindergartners, and it's a part of everyday conversation. They incorporate it in every subject. We have cheer-offs, we have door decorating contests, we have lots of things that go on, and from day one, we tell children that you can do it and you can get there.
A great message to give kids of all ages. Well, also tell me about, while you're here with us today, the Kinder Camp, and then what that includes for students.
Yes. As I said, you stated, school's going to be here before you know it. I was just at the store and backpacks are already out, and it was kind of kind of sad. But we host Kinder Camp, and Kinder Camp at Bennett Venture Academy is a 2-day program. And we invite all of our students who are registered for the next school year, as well as we open it up to any student in the community who's entering kindergarten. So they don't have to be enrolled to our school, but they can call our office and come to Kinder Camp for 2 days.
Well, what is the information that the parents would need? What is your number and the address then, so they can attend this and get more information? Our
address is at 5130 Bennett Road in Toledo, Ohio. And any parents can get information by calling our school office at 419-269-2247. Kinder Camp is a great way. It's a great way to get parents to ease their mind a little bit, and the students. They come in. They're in the kindergarten classrooms. They're with the kindergarten teachers. So it's not that big mystery when school starts in August. It's familiar to them. We start teaching procedures. We have visitors from the library. We have a critter guy coming with his critters. So it's a lot of fun stuff. It's not right down to the academics, but it is starting that, how do you walk in a line, and saying please and thank you, and kind of, this is where you sit. You sit at a table, and what's expected of you.
Well, Kristi, we could really go on forever on this one particular topic. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do stay right here on NBC 24 for the rest of Better Living. Coming up next, we'll have Ashley McMahon. She is joining us from Home Instead Senior Care. We'll find out all about senior care. Stay right here on NBC 24. More?